Welcome, dear children, to PNMSC e-learning classes. Today, students, we shall start with the new chapter, that is chapter number 5, Full Circle. So, what is a full circle mean by? Full circle means helping others and understanding the troubles in people's life. We must put ourselves in their place to understand their needs, and we must wish to help them. We should help others selflessly and without any consent to get it back in return, and should maintain this chain of circle, and it must not break. So, children, to start a circle of help, we need to understand the troubles in people's life. When we put ourselves in their place and understand their needs, we wish to help them. Right, children? This help should be selfless, and this circle of help should not break. This is a story of a young gentleman named Robert who was residing in a small hilly town with his wife, and one day he helped an old lady and thus started this circle of help. One evening, Robert was driving home. Work in this small hilly town was scarce. From the time Lewis factory in his town closed down, he was unemployed, but he never gave up. Winter was setting in and the chill finally hit home. It was a lonely road. Not many had a reason to be on it unless they were living. Many of his friends had already left for another town. They had families to feed and dreams to fulfill, but he stayed on. He was born here, and it was here where he had buried his mother and father. He knew the road so well that he could walk on it blindfolded and tell what was on either side. Even though his car's headlights were not working, he did not find it difficult to move on. It was starting to become dark, and light snowflakes were falling. He almost didn't see the old lady who was stranded on the roadside. But even in that dim twilight, he could make out that she needed help. He stopped his car in front of her and got out. Though he had a smile on his face, the lady looked at him suspiciously. No one had stopped for her help for the past 1 hour. Was he going to hurt her? He didn't look safe. He looked poor and hungry. He could see that she was frightened, standing in the cold, that chillness could put a fear in you. He said, "I am here to help you, ma'am. You can wait in the car where it's warm. My name is Robert." All she had was a flat tire, but for an old lady, that was bad enough. Robert was crawled under the car to look for a place to put the jack. Finally, he was able to change the tire. He became dirty. His hands too were hurt. As he was tightening the nuts, she rolled down the window and started to talk to him. She thanked him for coming to help her. She told him that she was from St. Louis and was passing through. Robert just smiled. She asked him how much she had to pay him. She was willing to pay any amount. In fact, she was thinking of all things that could have happened if he did not come to help her. Robert never thought twice about money. It was not his job. He was just helping someone in need. God knew there were many who helped him in the past. He told her that if she really wanted to pay him back, the next time she saw someone who needed help, she should give the person the help they needed. And Robert added, "Think of me at that time." He waited till she started her car and drove off. It was a cold and sad day, but he felt good as he drove home. Few miles down the road, the old lady saw a small cafe. She went in to have something to eat and take the chill off before she went home. It was a dirty looking restaurant. Outside were two old gas pumps. The waitress came over to wipe the wet chair with a clean towel. She had a sweet smile, a smile that had been all through the day while working. The lady noticed the waitress was nearly 8 months pregnant, but her attitude never changed in spite of her aches and strain. The old lady wondered how someone who had so little could give such warmth with full heart to a stranger. Then she remembered Robert. The lady finished her meal. The waitress went to get her change for $100 bill. But the lady was gone by the time the waitress came back. She wondered where the lady went. Then she noticed something written on a napkin. She had tears in her eyes as she read what the lady wrote. You owe me nothing. Someone once helped me, and I am helping you. If you really want to pay me back, then help someone. Do not let the chain of love end from you. There were $400 notes under the napkin. In spite of her work and pain, the waitress made it through the day. That night, while in bed, she was thinking about the money and what the lady had written. How did she know that she and her husband needed this money badly? It was difficult for them with the baby due next month. She knew how worried her husband was as she lay next to her husband in the bed. She bent over gently and whispered softly to her husband, Everything will be fine now, Robert. What you give always comes back to you. So, my dear children, in this story, Robert started the full circle. That is, he helped the old lady, and later on, the old lady helped the waitress by giving money, as she was not knowing that the waitress was the wife of Robert, and she was pregnant but not having money to deal with her medicinal expenses. So, here it is well said in the moral key value, that is solidarity of mankind. That is, whatever you give to others, one day it doubles and comes back to you. So, we should always do good actions in life, because bad actions are also multiplied abundantly and given by the nature back to you. Hope you like this video, children. Thank you. Stay home. Stay safe.